Graham, much more like it from your side today.
Yeah, look, it's one of those games where you're proud of them. You come off the pitch and you're saying well done and fair play, the body's on the line, resilience, character, everything we want from the players, honest, hard-working display. We feel really, really unfortunate that we didn't come away with the 3 points. We feel really unfortunate with some of the decision-making that goes against us. I think that's the third dubious penalty that's been given against us this season. Corner, last 2-3 minutes of the game where the boy flicks a set piece, flicks it out for a corner and the referee gives a goal kick. They're defining moments in football matches and you can't be getting them things wrong. But like I say, I could write a book on the decisions that goes against us. So yeah, we're well within our rights tonight to feel a little bit aggrieved, not only today but over the course of certainly my tenure here. I would like a little bit more fairness. I'd like a few decisions to fall our way now and again. But on a whole, we have to be delighted. We have to be delighted with a point. We have to be delighted with coming away with something here, because it's a really, really tough place to come. They will be up there at the end of the season. It's a very, very expensive squad that's been put together here, and it shows. It shows the way they play and the pressure they put on you, the crowd factor as well. So I thought our lads, despite the age difference, despite the experience difference between the two teams, I thought we were fairly worthy of a point. And I was really proud of them, to be honest. I was really proud of their display. But again, they'll know me, and I've said that to them in the change room. We want more. It can't be just one game and then we rest on our laurels next week or the week after. It's got to be every game, and that's just the demands that we place on them.
I'd imagine you'd have probably taken 1-1 beforehand, but then to be 1-0 up after 81 minutes and then to see your goalkeeper brilliantly save a penalty, you're probably disappointed that not to go away with all 3.
Oh, really disappointed, don't get me wrong. Yeah, really disappointed. I thought Reece pulled off a magnificent save again just before the penalty incident. It was a world-class save, but you know, we've got to be asking questions of how he's free in the box, how he gets the header. You know, not thinking clearly under pressure. We're swiping at things. Players are just putting their bodies in and going onto the ground, and that was a tale this afternoon. We've got to learn from that. I'll never encourage my players to jump on the ground, never. I don't think it belongs in the ground, but today there was a little bit too much of that, to be honest, and the referee was swayed by it, and that's when you need a good, strong, experienced referee. Stamp it out early doors and both teams get the message. But if you start giving silly free kicks early doors from the off, it's going to continue, and it's something we need to cut out of the game. But like I say, I've not seen the incident back. It looks soft. It looks very, very similar to the Truro away penalty. I'd like, for once in a while, I'd like us to get a little rub of the green. I'd like us to get a little decision. We don't, and that's what we're up against. But look, I'm not going to take that away from Southend. They're a class team. The noise that's generated, the fans, they'll be up there. But again, we went toe-to-toe with them today, and I thought we were very, very worthy of a point.
Kieran Donnelly's been missing over recent weeks. It makes an impact when he comes on with the assist for the goal, and you must be delighted to have him back.
Do you know what? I thought the subs worked really well for us today. I thought they energised us. Matty Carson coming on, Lenny coming on up top, you know, even Scotty coming on for Ben Grist. You know, to give us that little bit of energy, because it's a hard place to play when you're up against it and the opposition have that much of the ball. And that's something we need to get better with. We need to get better with the ball. We need more quality with the ball. And you rest with the ball, is a good old saying in football. But I thought that the substitutions energised us, give us a little bit of a lift. We were a little bit dangerous. We were looking a little bit dangerous in the second half, but we did have to soak up a lot of pressure, which you probably expect, which most teams will do here in anyway. So yeah, they were keen on getting them back. We could only give them 10, 15, 20 minutes. And it's now a question of how, when and where do we build those minutes up for Matty Carson, for Kieran and for the other lads that are on their way back.
What does Matty Carson bring to you?
Matty's quality. He's got that EFL quality. He's got that left foot. You've seen the set pieces this afternoon. They were on the money. He gives us that little bit of balance on that side of the pitch, and more importantly, he adds to our numbers, which are obviously small, but he adds to the squad. He gives experience, he gives quality, and he's an honest, hard-working kid who I really, really like. Plus, he adds competition to the squad. So yeah, he'd be a real good addition to us.
Sunderland next on Tuesday night. What do we expect from that one?
Well, I'm going to just digest today first, see what we've picked up, knocks, bumps and bruises. I have to sit down on the way back now and have a look at the rules of the competition. I would like to get as many lads game time as possible on Tuesday night if we can. We may have to dip into the under-23s squad as well. But there's no point playing in these competitions if you can't get fringe players that haven't been playing, or players that are coming back from injury. If we can't get them on the pitch, the rules state that we have to have a number of players from today, or if not from next Saturday, which will hinder us a little bit. So yeah, look, we're looking forward to it. We want to build on what we've done today, and fingers crossed we can go out and get another result on Tuesday night.
And I know the camp felt they probably let fans down last week, but Hartlepool and Southend, two of your toughest away games either side of that. You've really given them something to cheer about, and today 152 backed you.
The fans have been different class. I don't think there's any doubt in that. I'm not sure the players have let anybody down, to be honest. Look, they're a young group of lads, and there's only one person who should be on their cases day in, day out, and that's me. Everybody else should be behind this young group. They're a developing group, they're a young group, and they're rather inexperienced. We know that. But yeah, look, there's twice maybe Eastleigh. I'll give you Eastleigh if you want. I'll give you Truro. They're the probably two games that stick in the gullet of not only me but the players. We let ourselves down in them games. I thought last week we made one or two individual errors. We got punished, and we still had a chance near the end last week to come away with a point. But look, we're growing, we're learning, we're developing. But football is cruel, football is harsh. We have to learn and grow quicker, and understand where we're going or where we're making mistakes. So yeah, look, it'll be a learning curve for a lot of them. A lot of them haven't been in this pressure situation of the ground, the stand, even the crowd, even in this league. A lot of them haven't experienced something like this today previously. So it'll be a massive learning curve for them, and the quicker the better for them.